Good evening, dear viewers. What a lovely evening it is to bring somebody from California all the way to join us and spread light and enlighten you about your lives. She is my best friend, Ryan L.Hall, with us tonight, letting people know how it is lovely to do a tarot for them and to connect to their inner self. Every heart and mind needs to express, and love seat holds relevance with bold moves. I've always thought about bringing spiritual enlightenment in this new year to people who are thinking that they don't have any way to grow. I am instilling that confidence and I'm instilling the hope in those hopeless souls who are waiting out there to fly because sky has no limit. And I also believe when you manifest optimistically, your dreams do come true. So make a way for asking help to be able to find enough reasons to learn. I am learning every single moment, and so is Srishti, my co host, who has joined together with this beautiful venture of mine named Deep Talks, wherein we celebrate every moment, every conversation that takes a flight from our minds to help you grow and develop into a beautiful soul. Today, we are going to nourish many people who are going to be live with us, and the ones who will be watching us later can definitely connect to me and ask for assistance to connect to Ryan because this year is going to be full of surprises and beautiful souls coming on my seat. I hope that I do justice to whatever I know and I can share. So help you grow. So I welcome Ryan and Srishti, and I welcome Srishti to introduce Ryan for this lovely kickoff for this evening.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening and welcome, everyone. Today, we have with us a very special guest who is excited to be back on popular demand, and it is my absolute pleasure and honor to introduce her to you, Miss Ryan L. Hall. Miss Ryan L. Hall hails from Bakersfield, California, USA. Being a psychic tarot reader, she is very intuitive. She, through determination and willingness, has honed her natural intuition to help those who seek answers and guidance by providing them with hope, reassurance, and illuminating solutions to major dilemmas to overcome the ups and downs of life. Having a strong inner voice helps her in making educated leap of thoughts. She has been on the spiritual journey for almost 2 years now. She loves to help educate others to a higher vibration and a better life. She is not only an intuitive reader, but also a healer, teacher, and a higher energy soul. Don't get lost in your pain. Know that one day your pain will become your cure. At this juncture, I also feel honored to introduce you with Dr. Gurleen Coker, a noble soul and a renowned psychologist who has left no stone unturned to be a torch bearer for many souls. It is an honor to mention here that Ms. Gurleen Coker has interviewed many commendable souls on her mental health initiative, Deep Talks, to break barriers, to express and never forget the original self, which usually gets lost in achievements. Be bold, be focused, and be brave enough to challenge and stay mentally healthy. Today, in the 81st episode of Deep Talks, we have with us Miss Ryan L. Hall to share her wonderful life experiences. I invite you all to enjoy this terrific and inspiring conversation. I am sure that you will relish this beautiful talk and will also participate in it by commenting, liking, and sharing it with all your loved ones. Also, lucky ones would get their readings live. So leave a comment and ask your questions. Here, I would also like to mention that the contents of this channel doesn't intend to harm anyone's sentiments or feelings and doesn't have any intentions to hurt any religion, caste, creed, gender, or sex. Every mind and every heart deserves to be heard. On this note, halting this conversation for future connects and leaving the virtual stage of communication open to the public and ma'am for leading the way up. Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks a lot, Srishti, for introducing my best friend in a very, very optimistic way. I hope that all your wishes come true and you also have your queries which you can ask while exiting the screen. So, rightly, welcome, Ryan. Thanks a lot for being on demand with us. as a healer and my friend. It is a special show, and I hope that you enlighten many more people while you walk this journey of life. It's indeed an honor for me to have you on board Deep Talks.
Well, thank you for having me back.
Oh yeah, you are in demand, and I'm sure that the spirituality has a different meaning to healers. So I would love to know before we commence, wherein people type in their queries, what made you such a great healer? How do you get these blessings? Do you really need to focus a lot in life to be a great healer?
Actually, this is something that I've lived life after life after life. It definitely has been not only in this life my purpose, but it has been this same purpose in my lives before. Um, to become a healer, I think it's a natural inclination, but I also feel when the people that are the most healing in life have been through some of the most life-changing tragedies. It can
Yes.
be a life of hardship, but to be able to lead people, you have to live. And so you have to go through a lot of trials and you have to see a lot of those things on the spiritual side because otherwise you're going to take too many things personally and you won't grow from it. I refuse to live in a victim mentality. Like, why is this happening to me? I approach life as, why is this happening for me instead? So I've completely changed the lenses that I look out of over the last few years and push my way through to help other people get through the same things that I've been through.
Oh yeah, that's terrific. And what a beautiful answer. You replied you have to go through so many tragedies in life to be who you are today. And that has made you grow into a beautiful soul from inside out. I believe that the outer beauty fades away, Ryan, and the inner beauty still stays with time and it graces with age. So there are a lot many people who have joined us. There is Gargi Halder, who appreciates your readings a lot. She says hello to you, happy new year to you. There is Nene who's saying hello to you. There is Sunil Kaushal saying hello, lovely souls. So there are a lot many people on board. So I would love each one of you. If you have a question, please comment in so that we can start the readings while I converse with Ryan. And also, my friend Gargi had a question for herself, that how can she grow her business in a more appropriate manner. She has her music institute, the schools are closed, and she would love to ask you a question, that how can she be more appropriate in monetizing her institute in a manner where she can grow into leaps and bounds. Is there a remedy for bringing in more money to her life, is her question. Happy Halda, if you are listening to us and you are very well there present, which we can see, this is for you from my side. And Ryan reading out for you your career. Yes, Nene, grandchild Ryan is so amazing. Her gifts are amazing. Indeed, she is blessed, a blessed soul we are having tonight with us. And if you have a query, you also can drop in a question because she's all there to help all the people who are coming and joining us in the conversation. This show is specially made to help you heal and also provide an opportunity for those people who think that every time they have to pay. So this is a special episode showing our love towards you and a gift that is truly from the deep talks.
Okay. Okay,
Yes,
sweetheart, regarding
yes,
it,
she's there.
okay. So it's talking literally about putting yourself out there, a way to put yourself in front of people in their own homes because we have a lot of places that could be facing lockdown. We have a lot of places where social distancing is going to be a thing. We all know that. Um,
Yes.
I don't know if you do anything like on TikTok, on YouTube. You need to start putting out kind of snippets of what you do, like a sample kind of thing. Possibly,
Yeah.
I do see something maybe like a subscription plan within groups or
Wonderful.
something on social media. But you have to put yourself out there on kind of with the magician. It's like you're going to have to create your own kind of little world. You might even have to have people sign maybe a contract or something, a short-term contract, like you'll do things, for
Yes.
this amount of time and get the money up front. But you definitely have to do something to put yourself in their home, whether that be in the form of Zoom meetings, classes. But you should make
Yeah.
like a group or a cloud kind of situation where people can come to you. With the
Wonderful.
Queen of
I have been
Pentacles here,
telling her
you're
to
just going
start
to have
some
to approach
Facebook
it.
live sessions. Yeah. Very true.
You hear that too?
Yeah. I heard.
Does anybody else hear the microphone being weird?
No, no, I can hear you.
You have like a
Can you hear
male,
me?
you have a male in his 40s in spirit who is with you, and they're messing with your microphone. Um, Very
Okay.
masculine energy, just so you know that. Like that's just what I heard. Like that's why your microphone sounds like a robot. Okay. Yeah, he's about in his 40s, I think. 40 to 45.
Uh,
But you're going to have to do something, sweetheart, to balance the scales. And it's talking about patience. You need to be very, very patient right now. Don't get in a rush. Really look at your options, because if you rush too far in, I feel like you're not going to see all the options out there. I suggest, honestly, using TikTok to your advantage. People are relying on social media more, but finding a way to cut out the actual brick and mortar kind of situation where it has to be a building itself. And it's time to
yes.
just start expanding on those ideas. I don't know
Great.
if you do meditation, but I feel like you need to do some form of meditation. Ask for ideas to come in your dreams. Try to connect with your spirits and your spirit guide and your angels. And I do feel like you're going to come up with a lot of things. But it's about
Great.
reaching into people's homes right now, sweetheart.
Great. Great. So, Gargi, I hope your query is answered. And this was the question that you wanted to ask, and she's answered it wonderfully. You need to do meditation. You need to get connected to your inner self. And you also need to join some groups on Facebook, TikTok as a medium where you can explore more opportunities for earning. So, there is Gaurav Chopra who has joined us and is saying, read for my brother. His name is Vishal Chopra. We need to know about his married life. So for Gaurav Chopra, for his brother, his married life. Ryan. Yes, Gaurav, we will be doing a reading for you for your brother, whose name is Vishal Chopra. We would love to let you know about his married life. Thanks a lot, viewers. Do share when you are there online, because many people would be helped with this channel through this medium. We are helping everybody. And yes, Ritesh Rawat, if you're present, just type in comment, yes, I am there. We would be loving to answer your query as well. We have seen your question. After Gaurav Chopra, Ritesh Rawat, you will get your answer as well. Please do share while this is live in many groups so that others can also be benefited to this readings. Please do share it. Share in the groups you have joined on the Facebook so that this can benefit many people who are sitting at home and they don't know a way out. So we are doing this special show for you all.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to assume that these people are already married.
Okay.
If they're not already married, or if your brother is not married and if is looking to be married, then I do see the justice here with the legal kind of stuff. So that would tell me there would be a marriage. If not, if they're not wanting to get married.
Yeah, he's saying we need to know about his married life. Probably he's already married, I believe.
Okay. There's a lot of guardedness in this situation. I don't know if it has to do with money, if there's like somebody secretly spiteful about money or some kind of materials. I'll just be upfront. Somebody in this situation is not necessarily being honest, because I do see deception that keeps things in this situation imbalanced for whatever that might be. Somebody's not that emotionally available. Somebody is likely to feel like they've been left out in the cold. It could be a lack of communication. It could be, just simply somebody not speaking their truth and how they feel like things need to go. That plays a very big part in relationships. And I do see an addiction. It doesn't have to
Oh,
be it doesn't have to be alcohol or drugs. That stuff comes in all forms. It could be, for example, video games, obsessive thinking, outdated thinking. Somebody might be always on the negative side, and it could keep the relationship dramatic and turbulent. Or if that's not currently going on, that's something that could go on. Okay, there could be a lot of like discord. And like I said, it could be about money. But somebody needs to be a little bit more honest with themselves. I would say that if you're kind of wondering and you haven't been around them, I would say that this isn't the smoothest relationship, or it's not going to be. There's probably going to be arguments or some drama.
oh my God.
There's some there. And like I said, if it's not currently happening, I do see it happening. There's going to be a lot of indecisions. Somebody's going to feel like they're up and down. Somebody might be juggling too much. And I think somebody's going to actually want a divorce or wish they had a divorce or didn't get married in the first place to this person.
So Gaurav Chopra, if you're listening to this, please kindly share this video with lot many people, because she is right here sharing an answer to what you have asked, and in need of help. We are assisting you through the healings, and we would love everybody, Ritesh, Gaurav, Nene, Gargi, everyone to share this while we are live, because there are a lot many people who need help. And it's very sad that people are there, they take out their time and they are helping, but there are people who come online and they don't even want to ask because of the societal reasons, or what will people say, or for the reasons that it is recorded. So my dear viewers, instead of falling prey to substance abuse, crimes like suicide, where today morning I came to know one of my friend, her sister was forced to commit suicide because of a dowry, post suicide, and it's on the breaking news in Punjab, and it's a disheartening act wherein people think that what will others say if we say no and walk out of the marriage. If it's a toxic relationship, my dear viewers, whether it's a live-in, extramarital, or whatever it is, kindly walk out of that relation, because you know it is something like, if you give impetus to such things like dowry, my god, you are actually living a life that's not even good enough for your own self. It's high time that we as individuals and educated people try implementing good acts in life, so that we stop this act. It's a heinous crime to even ask for dowry. Do not take them as gifts. You're educated, you can say no and walk out of a relationship. Such crimes should not be happening, and god forsake, stop thinking about what others are going to say if you ask a question about relationships on this panel, or stop even thinking what does this imply, the consequences of it, because when you're asking for help, you are asking for assistance. It's your right, it's the individual right to express yourself and get the healings or the answers to your queries. So there is Ritesh Rawat saying, hello everybody, I would like to ask about my career. So thanks a lot, Ritesh, for joining in. Do share this with others. Definitely, it would be a great time having you all here sharing this while we are live, because we would love to connect to many people. Yes, Geeta, we have your comment in. We would like to ask about our daughter and the marriage. Definitely, you will get to know about it soon. So don't worry, stay tuned, and you will come to know about it. Thanks a lot, Gargi, for typing in. Uh, there's another question. Okay, we will come to that. I will let you know about 2022. Definitely, in totality, you're asking about the year, how it will be. Definitely, we will do a reading for you. So just wait and stay tuned. We are doing a reading for Ritesh Rawat for his career.
Ooh, first of all, you are gifted.
Oh
You are
God.
gifted. You have a level of psychic ability, whether you are using it or not, whether it's active, it's in you. It is telling me with the high priestess that you possibly, okay, first of all, you need to use that intuition. When people lie to you, you know. When people come at you with dishonesty, um, do not disregard the way that you feel about whether it be your career, your love life, your friends, any way that you feel compelled, you need to listen to it. Because I see travel all over the place.
Wow.
If you are looking to end up out of where you are, it very well that it could be world travel. It could be traveling just really to a distance, maybe somewhere near water even. But if your career is going to advance, I don't feel like you're going to stay in the same place, especially location wise. So if it's not with the same place or whatever you're doing, there's going to be opportunity that's going to like basically open the world to you of
Oh, he's
opportunity.
smiling. He's smiling. Definitely, this is something fantastic Ryan is talking about, an advancement in the career. Yes, Ryan.
Don't let your mindset get you. I want to say there could be a delay, but it might be because of mindset. So if you feel like you can't trust something, or if an opportunity you might not get it, do not, because the bottom of the deck for me is the Wheel of Fortune. So
Oh,
the
wow.
wheel is trying to turn in your favor. This would be your time, I feel, of good karma. Um, don't doubt your intuition. And even if it seems like something maybe you might not be qualified for, even, who the hell cares? If it's something you want, you go for it, because who's to say it's not meant for you? Even jobs can be soul contracts. Every job can be a stepping stone to what's put you on your path. Don't disregard anything. Go in with an open heart. And you know what? The thing is if it's a no, just remember rejection is like God's protection. So if it's not meant for you, it won't happen. But don't let it discourage you, because it looks like you're meant for bigger things. Destiny is at
Yeah.
play in your cards right now. Like I said, it could be to travel with the King of Pentacles. You're going to be financially secure at some point, even if you're not right now. There is um
Awesome.
but I want to say this job might feel like a lot, because it does look like a lot might it might be feeling like you take a lot on this job, but it's going to be
Great.
okay. Just take one thing at a time, and don't let it be overwhelming, whatever it is. Don't let it overwhelm you, because it's opened up so many opportunities.
Yeah, that is wonderful. Ritesh Rawat is saying thank you. There's so many people. Tara Conroy, Tara Hogan. Hey, how are you? Thanks a lot for joining in. She's saying hello. Yes, we've got your hi, and it's a pleasure to have you. So if you have a query, do type in. So there is Garvit Sachdeva, and before we go to Garvit, there is Geeta Sharma, and before that, there is Gargi Halder. She wanted to know about how the 2022 would be for her this year. Gargi, if you are there, this is the second question that you're asking, and I hope that this will benefit you for the longer run, because I know it takes a lot to be a blind girl and still doing a lot for the society and standing on your feet. So kudos to you. Here is the second answer coming all the way from Deep Talks and Ryan to you. One by one, my viewers, the ones who are commenting, your questions would be answered. Kindly share it with the groups that you are within, so that we can answer many more souls who are having their queries in the month. Thanks a lot, Garvit Sachdeva, for joining in. Yes, we are pleased to have her back to the show. Do share it with your friends so that many more can connect to her directly and also through me if it is possible.
I feel like somebody from your past, or there's going to be a reconciliation with a friend. I don't know if you've been um, kind of on the outs with someone, but it does look like someone would make a return back into your life. Um, Further in the year, it does look like you may have a very nice celebration or a big gathering that will be coming as well. Why is the hair here? I feel like if you've been very confused about things, there's going to be a very big moment where you're going to be like, waha, and that's going to change for you. If you're not currently going through an anxious period, this is going to be kind of a cycle that comes in, but don't worry, there's going to be a lot of clarity that comes through it. You're actually going to go through a very large transformation. I do feel like you're going to put yourself first a little bit there for a while as well, which is good because there's going to be some kind of a death to your ego. And when I say that, it just means there's going to be some outdated thinking or something that you didn't think possible, and you're going to push past the boundaries that you've put on yourself. This is actually very large spiritual growth. Um, you're you're going to travel at some point in 2022. I can't say it's going to be the beginning because things are just kind of weird in the world right now, but I do see travel.
Yes.
Why is that there?
So, Gagi, I hope your question is answered. So, you still have some relief coming in 2022 for you, apart from the career question that you asked. And yes, Tara, you were saying, hey, nay. So, hey, we are lucky to have you on board. If you have a query, do drop in your question and we would be loving to answer you. And there
Also,
is
hold
the
on one
Geeta.
second. Your finances
Yeah.
are going to improve. If your wish is for to
Wow.
become more financially stable, you're going to get either opportunities as far as job goes, or you're going to have some form of money coming in, but it's going to bring you more prosperity. So look for that as well. But if you need to take the steps to do it, don't shut the door on the opportunity. That's the only thing that will block you is yourself.
Yes, Gargi, that's very right. Do not block the opportunity coming in your way. You have prosperity coming in 2022. Just utilize each and every opportunity knocking at your door. So, and judiciously use your money and wisely invest in something that you can fall back on in the life. So, Geeta Sharma is asking about when would my daughter get married? So, yes, we will love to know about this. And Ryan is here to answer your question. Thanks a lot for joining in, ma'am. Geeta Sharma is asking, I would like to ask when my daughter will get married.
Looking for the question so I could see it. I always like to look at the name, so I'm looking for it. Let's see.
Geeta Sharma.
Okay.
She's asking,
And my daughter.
I would like to ask when my daughter will get married. Oh my God, so many viewers have joined in. Thanks a lot for joining in. Chandani, Kataria, we will take your question right after this. Yogesh Bharot, thanks a lot. We'll take your question. Gaurav Chopra, definitely will take your question. Melanie Jelong, definitely. And Srishti Sharma and Tis Whitlock. Thanks a lot. It's wonderful, amazing to see so many people on board Deep Talks. It's amazing. It makes me feel grateful that you've taken your time. One after one, we will answer your questions. It's a special episode. I hope you stay connected. Also, please share it with your near dear ones while we are live so we can help many people on board while we are doing the readings.
Okay, so I feel like it's very possible for a marriage to happen between April and July of next year. Um,
Oh,
it's
great.
very possible, but I want to say this: the wheel of fortune is there. And when I see that, that means that that could go either way. Because you know what? We can shut the door to opportunity all the time. The person that she might deal with, the thing is, this person might be very emotionally detached and might come off like maybe they're not very committal or something like that. There could be delays there. They could be somebody at a distance or somebody that lives a bit further away, or there might need to be a lot of travel involved. But there's going to be a lot of reflection on this. But I do feel with the world here that there's going to be a kind of a completion. But with temperance here, it's kind of saying that with the balance, the divine timing is very important here. So if you're wanting it to happen fast, it's not supposed to, because this is my card. These are like my cards of destiny all together.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So you still have time to go. Don't get married fast because this is what the card states. So this is wonderful for the one who has asked this question. Don't get your daughter married off early. educate her, make her stand on the feet, and when the time is right, specifically the divine timing, then do get noted. So there is Chandani Kataria. She's saying, please let me know about my career aspects and settling in abroad. Chandani Kataria, this is for you. The career aspects and settling in abroad is her question. She would love to know whether would she settle in abroad and her career aspects. Chandani Kataria.
I'm looking for the career. For which one?
Yeah, the career question by Chandani Kataria. She wants to know about her career aspects and settling in abroad, whether she will be
Okay.
able to settle in abroad or not. Yes, my dear viewers, she's taking a sip of a drink and answering your queries. Be kind and patient enough to listen to what she has to say. Mishti Aprajita Goal, thanks a lot for joining in. I will definitely answer your question as well. Just have patience and keep connecting many more souls so that we can continue this show with a little more light and love for all of you. While you are live, you can share for those people who are hopeless and would want a reading for themselves. Tara Hogan, Ryan, you're doing amazing, love. Thanks a lot, Tara, for stating it because she is indeed an amazing soul out there to help people. And that's why she is the best I can ever have. And I can stamp on it and say she has been a wonderful, incredible soul throughout my 4 years of staying alone. Now, she's been a real, real gem to me.
All right. So regarding your career, I do see a lot of travel here. I do. Um, but I feel like there's going to be a very big pivotal decision that you're going to have to make at some point that's going to actually be what shifts this. You're going to have to become this Knight of Wands energy. You need to decide clearly what you want. You cannot waver when it comes to putting your intentions and what you want out there. You can't be confusing to the universe. You need to be very direct when you sit down and meditate, or when you sit down and do your mantras, or when you sit down and do certain things. Do not go back and forth, because I see the Knight of Wands here, and that's a very in and out energy. You have to clearly decide what you want. You need to go for it. Take every opportunity you can, but be very lighthearted with it at the same time so you don't stress yourself out, because sometimes we can stress ourselves out to the point to where we feel overwhelmed, okay? But it's talking about saving your money. You need to save your money as if you are already going to do this, because money will be a factor in movement, right? So you need to save your money. You need to act already as this is going to happen rather than will it happen. I can see it happening, but you have to actively make that choice. You have to take the opportunities, keep the money, and if you're not in a love situation, it very well shows that love could come with this movement, or you might move with somebody that you love. But there's definitely something on the horizon there. But I do see, as long as you put yourself out there, I mean, I do see the movement. I do see that happening for you, but you have got to take your part in it. You need to live it like you're living it.
Amazing, Chandani. I think your query is answered. You're going to live it up. I'm sure that your dream of settling in abroad is going to happen, but for that, you have to take some steps. And your career is bright. So, all the very best to you, because do share this while we are live and also afterwards, because I would love all the viewers to help Ryan and me together create a difference in this world by throwing in more unconditional love to all of you, and all the more spreading some love and light for all those who think that life is hopeless. So we're doing it because we really need people to understand there is power of healer which can make an indelible mark in the field of rectifying certain unresolved issues, whether it's concerning past, present, or future. There is Yogesh Barot. He wants to know about his year 2022. How would this year be for me? So, Yogesh Bharot, if you are online, we are listening to you. It'll be better if you type in a comment by stating, yes, I'm online. I would like to know how this year 2022 will be for me. Okay, so there is Yogesh Barot. There is somebody else also, Milani J. Long shared. Oh, thanks a lot, Milani, for sharing this. Rajender Dutt, thanks a lot for joining in. We will answer your question. Nancy Cameron, definitely, Ryan is an amazing. Rita, thanks a lot for joining in. Do share Rajender Dutt with your friends and the groups. You are Mishti. Definitely, we will answer your questions. Thanks a lot for joining. Trish Whitlock, definitely my Virgo. Thanks a lot for stating that and giving in certain hearts as comments. We would love to have more love coming in from people who are joining us on board. And yes, Yogesh has said, I'm here. This is your answer to the question you asked how your year will be.
I would save money. It looks like you might have to spend money on a home situation. So I don't know if you're going to move or if there might be something that you're going to have to spend money on regarding your home, but I do see a financial loss regarding a house. I do see that. So be prepared for that. So there could be an unexpected bill.
Oh my God.
It's not always pleasant. I do see that regarding work or career, though, there may be a shift for you there. There may be an opportunity that comes if you're looking for it, because we have opportunities all the time. Up to you if you're going to take it. It looks like a positive shift to the finances are trying to come in. So you very well could take that. You might get a message from someone, or somebody might let you know of an opportunity that's come up. Um, but this is not. This is going to come in after a period of delays because I do see the hangman because the
Oh,
world is kind of like slow right now. So
yes.
this is probably a little bit further in the year. You're probably looking at more of like 4, 6, 7 months, so somewhere like mid-year, but that's perfectly fine. Um, Nobody's really making a lot of movement right now. Just remember that the world is not, the universe isn't picking on us. They're just giving us a time to figure out what the hell we all want.
Now
Um,
you were still figuring it out. We're still figuring it out. So don't lose hope, my dear viewers. We are still there with you on Deep Talks, and you can also fill in our hopes by sharing this with all the people. Please don't stop to like my page and share this because this is going to make a gift, return gift for us. We are doing this a special episode because she's on demand there with me, taking her precious time out, and that is definitely demanding a lot of love from all of you and your attention and your sharing this with many more people. So I'm sure there are many more questions. There is Melanie J. Long who has typed in a message on career in the new year. I would love a message on career in the new year. Melanie J. Long, wherever you are from. It is wonderful to have new people joining in on Deep Talks. Don't forget that this is a channel, a medium where we are breaking the barriers to befriend souls across the globe and sharing light to all those people who feel that they cannot reach out to people who are sitting across the globe. She is my friend, taking out her time from California. She's connected to us not once, but twice. And it definitely brings in a lot of love in this new year from her. One needs to stay connected to these healers to know how life can be actually improved and how can we heal by actually being insightful about our own weaknesses and strengths. My dear viewers, I'm a psychologist. Being a psychologist, I also need healing sometimes because every time we undergo certain phases where there are highs, there are lows, and everybody should empower the other person. They should not criticize, condemn a lot. They should help people, and helping is a great act. It's a good deed. So let's all rectify our bad deeds done in the past and move towards a brighter tomorrow. So this is for Melanie J. Long. Love, a message on the career in the new year.
Melanie, regarding your job or your career, I don't know if you're already thinking about leaving the job or career that you currently have. I do see another opportunity, and right in the center, I see the tower. So that tells me that you're already thinking about it, or it's already kind of in your awareness that there's a change going to be made. If not, well, surprise, because it does look like something might happen all of a sudden. You might have a sudden thought process to change. Opportunity might come your way. Um, but I do see an ending coming because it ends with the Death card, the Eight of Cups, and the Emperor in reverse. So a situation may come to an end. It could be because you're unhappy, but I do feel like you're going to end up moving somewhere. Um, let me see. Hold on. After this, there might be a delay. Don't worry though. Hold on. Don't. It's like, okay. Don't let your mindset get in your way. Just keep. If you want to move, just move. Yeah. Soul lesson complete. I feel like you're going to learn something big in this shift and change. It's either going to be you're shifting and changing and growing. Uh, you might find a situation no longer serves you. You might tell somebody to kiss your ass and go somewhere else because you know you're going to be appreciated more somewhere else. There will be a shift to the career, but with the Magician, it says that you're the master of your own destiny, and I do feel like you are going to make changes. Though it's just it might not be necessarily on your terms. Doesn't mean it won't be, but you're going to be shifting jobs or career. Don't let your anxiety get you. It'll be fine.
Oh my God, Melanie, I hope that you know that you are the master of your own destiny. And Ryan has stated it so nicely. There is Manny Tercia Van Tonder. How are you doing? Hello. Definitely, you'll also be asking a question. So if you can ask a question because you have to be specific, you wanted guidance, Manny, if you're listening to this, I would love you to type in your question. It has to be something that is specific. Can I please have some guidance? Definitely. Milani is very happy hearing your reading. She's saying thanks to you, Ryan. Thanks a lot for joining in. So after Yogesh Melani, we have Mishti Aparajita Boal. She says, my student Diptorag will continue his tuition study for me or not. He has told me that he is not well. So you want to know whether your student will continue tuitions with you or not. So because he has already told her that he is not well, so you would want to know whether that is correct or not. Definitely, we will answer your question. We are here to spread some love and light. Uh, Garvit Sachdeva, I will definitely take your question after this. And Rajendra Duttji, do not feel hopeless. We will ask your question as well. Within the time period which we have, we will definitely answer all the questions we can while we stay put in this conversation, which is all meant for healing today. Special show for the love that you have showed on Deep Talks. And please do not forget to like the Facebook page, Hello Conversations, because this is what keeps us burning with a mission that we're spreading love. My dear viewers, this is the least we can ask for if you're live. This doesn't take money, it takes only a like, share, and if you care, you would do it just now while we are live. So do this because it's going to be fantastic for us. Wouldn't we want to empower each other and grow together? So let's hear from Ryan what she has to say about Mishti Aprajita Bowal.
Okay, I feel like the student that you're talking about is a flake. We're just going to call him a flake. Okay, this is somebody who's got an in and out energy. Probably somebody who doesn't know how to complete tasks or things like that. They may portray themselves to be a little bit more structured than they are. I want to say don't take what they're doing personal to your teaching ability or anything like that because this is about them. It looks like they're good. I want to say it looks like they'll go back and forth. I would not 100% count on this person. I'm just going to say that because even if they do come back, it looks like things will eventually come to an end because they juggle. It's like they go back and forth. They're not somebody who's reliable in the first place. This is no reflection on you. It's not about you. It's about their ability, not yours. I want to keep saying that.
Oh, that's the answer to your question. Very well put up by Ryan. There is Ryan. Your friends are joining in. Jim is saying hello, Ryan. Wonderful to see so many people from abroad coming and joining in. I'm excited to have you all here on board. Whether it is Manny, Melanie, Tara Conroy. There's so many people on board today, and it's a lovely evening. Terrific conversations through healings going on. She says, "My name is Tessia." Gaurav Chopra has asked about his career, future, and foreign travel. Definitely, we will answer your question, Gaurav. Once again, thanks a lot for asking this question. First, you asked about your brother, if I'm not wrong, and you want to know about your future. foreign travel, and career. Mishti has said, thanks for the guidance, ma'am. Definitely do follow her guidance because she's very accurate in her readings and she's a blessed soul. So you will be happy to know that she has come the second time on the show, taking out her time. And Manny, who's Tercia, says, I'm from South Africa. Thanks a lot, Anita, for joining in. It is wonderful. We will answer your question. Mishti has said, I have put lots of my energy for the tuition student, but we are sorry that we would love to say it bluntly. Ryan has stated it. He's a deceptive person. He would love to remain in and out in the situation. So kindly look into the advice she has offered. There's nothing. You will have many more students coming and joining you, Mishti. So don't feel
Honestly,
hopeless.
this goes for anybody. And it doesn't matter if it's relationships, if it's friendships, if it's business. Not everybody is as reliable as you, and you cannot take it personal because it's not about you. It's never about you. It's about their personal issues and their commitment issues, is what it comes down to. Some people just can't complete tasks. You're going to just, well, for a lack of a better term, you're going to piss away your energy, your effort, your time on people, and they're just going to just be like, oh, not my problem, because really it's not their problem. You put, you got to learn what people that you can put that kind of energy and time into. It's about seeing the red flags in people and knowing, okay, it's this kind of person, it's not worth it, I'll accept them for who they are, and that's okay. But it's about
Yes.
learning how to pull your energy back to protect yourself.
Definitely. That's the sweetest answer anybody can give, and very bluntly she has stated it's very helpful, my dear viewers. Before we come to Gaurav Chopra, there are two more people in the line, and by row I'll be asking these questions because we have a little less time, but then we will answer everybody who's on board with us today, so that nobody goes hopeless from here. And we would want you all to share this. So if you care for us, and we are projecting this here to express that healers are there to help you all, and as psychologists, we are collaboratively doing something for bringing a smile to your faces, and you should feel that you are wanted and loved enough. So kindly share this. There is Rajendra Dutt asking for his business. So if you're here online, Rajendra Dutt please comment in so that we can come to know you are there. We are reading out for you. Rajendra Dutt for business.
I'm looking for the comment because it's easier for me to look at the name. I connect to it better. What was the name about career?
Rajendra Dutt. Rajendra Dutt. Rajinder Dutt. It is in the previous comments. Rajinder Dutt.
Hell, I can't find it. I'll try to find it. Will you, if you can see it, will you highlight it for me?
Oh yeah, I
On the
can,
comment.
but I can. Just wait if I can while I'm live.
If not, will you the person that asked the question,
Right.
can you just comment for me real quick? I like to see the name. It helps me connect better.
Okay. So let me. Should I text you?
Private
chat. Rajinder Dutt.
Sorry, it just tell. Oh, there it is. Okay, agenda business. It filters for me real bad sometimes, and I don't know. I never even saw that one on my other phone.
Could you get the name?
No, I can see it. You highlighted it for me.
Yeah.
Let's see.
He's very much here. Yes, I'm here. Thanks a lot, Rajendra Dutt. This is your time for the business you have asked. So it's wonderful to know that there's so many people. Jim is saying, Ryan, I love how you tell it like it is, gently but firmly. Wonderful, Jim. Thanks a lot for joining in. From where are you? Are you also from California?
I need to say, if somebody
Manny Singh,
approaches
please put a smile on my face.
if you're thinking about going into business with somebody else or
We are here to
merging,
put smile. Rajendra Datji, are you thinking about merging your business with someone? Ryan is asking you a question. Can you please type in?
well, even if it's not currently happening, if somebody even approaches you about business, let's say, I feel like you need to be very cautious about teaming up with this person. Make sure you watch for any red flags with the Three of Swords. That's telling me it might end up in somebody getting hurt. Somebody might not be treated or paid like they are, their worth. You also got a very intuitive card, so you need to follow your gut. You need to follow your instinct because there may be a financial loss in career right now. This, like I said, everybody's taking a big hit right now, but it ends in the Three of Cups. So for me, that's telling me that in the long run, as long as you follow your gut and you don't let anybody else screw with your program, you need to put yourself out there. I'm not sure exactly what you do, but in your way, even if we're in social distancing, you also need to maybe use social media somehow for your benefit, depending on what your business is. But I do see success, but it might be delayed more than you like. But you need to just have faith that things are going to work out, but follow yourself and watch out for somebody that you're going to deal with in business. Like I say, don't let anybody backstab you. If you feel like they're already just not doing you the right way, follow that instinct because you're not wrong. Because I can see it here that they may be shady.
Okay, so I hope Rajendra Datji, your query is satisfied. There is somebody stating, Manisa is saying, a very correct reading by Ryan on the money. Thanks a lot, Manny, for feedback because feedbacks makes us help connect to you even more. And it is a wonderful thought. Jim is saying, I wish I was in California. I am in Iowa, United States, minus 28 degrees. Wish I was in California. My dear friend, that is okay. You need to take on the challenges the weather is throwing on you. So wonderful. You should just love the weather. There is Anita Dutt wanting to ask about her future. Thanks a lot, Anita Duttji. If you're there, please type in, yes, I'm here. So Anita Dutt wants to know about her future. Anita Dutt. She wants to know about her future.
I'm going to switch cards for that.
Don't worry, Gaurav. I have you. And Anita is here also. I am seeing all the people who are on board. Manny, am I on the list? Love, yes, definitely. Tersia, you are on the list. And your question, I think we answered, if I'm not wrong, right on the money. So we did answer your question, I believe. That's maybe, if not, then please type in your question again. We would not love to miss anybody. Okay, I think you've asked about journals. So, okay, we'll come to it, Tersia. Don't worry, we have read your question. After reading Anita Dutt's question, we'll go back to Gaurav Chopra and then we will answer you, Tersia. And then Maitri, we will answer your question as well.
Okay, so I'm not quite sure of your marital status. If whether you're in a relationship or not, I guess that doesn't really matter. The way the cards read, if you're in a relationship, there may be one that comes in that might feels like it's a lot of effort or a lot of work. If you're married, at some point your marriage might feel like it's a lot of freaking work, or you're going to have to put a lot of work into that. I see a lot of travel also in the cards, distant horizons with the journey. So you very well could be traveling here in the future. But I also want to say, it looks like, I don't know, something legal is coming up. Something legal is coming up. I don't know if you're going to have to take a friend to court or if you're going to think about it, or if just like somebody might try to do you wrong about money, because I have fortune and thief that came up with courthouse. So that's telling me that there might be something legal about money that you're going to have to deal with in the future. And I see community. It could be regarding a friend. It could be somebody who's done you wrong in the community. So if you've not dealt with, if somebody owes you, I would venture to say They may not try to pay you back, but if that's something that's coming in, maybe you want to be very cautious about who you give money or materials to. If that's a warning for you, it could go either way. So just protect yourself, it looks like. Hold on, what good is coming in? Because that sounds all like shit. I don't like it.
So, my dear viewers, you have all your queries answered. Definitely, Gaurav Chopra, now it's your turn. He wants to ask about his future foreign travel and career, settling abroad. Lot many people want to settle abroad. What's going wrong? India is also good. Why brain drain? Anyhow, so comment on my career. So if you're listening, Gaurav Chopra, type in a yes. This is for you. Future and foreign travel. We will take 5 more readings. 4 that is already listed there in the comment section. And after that, we will bid adieu to a beautiful soul who has come on the special show. But we will stay connected. And I would love to say that please stay connected with her because she is a blessed soul. And we would love to always bring her only with some donations next time from the viewers because everything has an energy exchange, my dear viewers. For the free readings, we are helping do this second show as a gift, as a special episode on Deep Talks 2022. So, Gaurav Chopra, for your career, future, and foreign travel, this is going to be for you. Okay, you are already there, Gaurav. Thanks a lot for stating, yes, I'm here. It marks a presence that you are here and you are listening to us. Do share this with the groups and also stay connected to us because when next time we come online, I'm sure we are going to be asking for donations and that will be a wonderful show where you can spread it already because she has come on demand the second time. So we are all taking out our time to help you all have as many gifts this new year through our healings, which are for free, because initially also it was for free. So next time when she comes on board Deep Talks, she is going to be having some money exchange so that we
No,
are bigger.
no.
Oh, my dear friend, energy
No.
exchange needs some kind of donations coming in freely from people who want to give. So for me, it is a blessing that she has taken out her time. Yes, definitely there is, we were doing a reading for Gaurav Chopra. Gaurav Chopra, I'm here waiting, ma'am, for the future.
Okay, so are you currently in a relationship? Are you married in a relationship?
Gaurav Chopra, are you married or you are in a relationship? Kindly type in. If you are, then here some tips coming in from Ryan. Are you in a relationship, Gaurav Chopra? Ryan wants to know about whether you are in a relationship or married. He must be taking some time, whereas Jim has said, great to be here, followed for future lives. Thanks a lot, Jim. This speaks volumes about you being here. Thanks a lot for all those people who have joined in because we are here spreading more love and light, and we want all of you to be in pink of health. Yes, he says, I'm married.
Okay, so you both need to be on the same page. It looks like when it comes to movement, because I see a lot of energies here. I do feel like a relationship of sorts would be. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be something about you both not wanting to end up in the same place, but it looks like there may be some kind of discord when it does come to that. I do see possibility of movement, but my outcome card is the Two of Wands, and even though it's a card of travel, I have two energies here. I have
He's
one
saying,
that's
I
very
have a daughter. I have a daughter also from the marriage.
okay. So that could be it too, because there's several energies, but it's like one is more secure and stable, one is an in and out energy. So it's almost like I feel like there may be a difference of opinion. We'll just say that. So it might take longer in the long run to get to where you want to be because there might not be necessarily an agreement there for some whatever reason. But the travel is possible. Okay, it's possible. But I do feel like it has to do with two people or two minds kind of coming together, or even the third energy kind of coming together. There's going to be a lot of choices. There's going to be some confusion, but it's all going to be coming after clarity and certain choices having to be made.
So wonderfully answered.
But there is going to be an opportunity regarding career. It shows up level and an offer.
Wonderful.
But you need to get on the same page as your loved ones. Make sure that you kind of all want the same thing. Make sure you all want the same thing.
So you have to be on the same page, Gaurav Chopra, for a brighter future. You need to balance your relationship. Then only can you be having a brighter tomorrow. So that is a message from Rian L.Hall. And we have a next reader who has read all the comments, is asking a question. Actually, our next viewer, Maitri. So Maitri is asking a question about her life. Maitri Haldar. Yes, Akshit Anand, we have listened to all the viewers who have commented in. We have seen your question. Just joined. I would like to ask about my career. Definitely, we would love to answer this. But before that, we are answering Maitri Haldar about her life. She is the sister of Gargi Haldar. So this is from Maitri Haldar about her life in general and future.
So you got the wrong one highlighted. This is the one just joined. That's the career.
Yeah, so I will read for my sister Maitri.
Okay, what's your sister want to know?
For her future.
Oh, for her future.
She has just joined her business. She's an organizational psychologist. She wants to know about her future. When would she get married? What about her life in future? My dear viewers, it is good to stay connected, and the ones who joined in today, it's very, very nice to see all of you here because this is the maximum amount of people who I've seen online today on this show because it was all for you out there in this unconditional love that we are having for you. It is amazing to see you all there. It puts a smile on our faces and it helps us give you even more healings. And through this medium, we want to reach out to many people sitting at every place, even across the globe, wherever they are sitting. We would love to connect to each one. Jim has shared something in some language. Takne, ikne, tiashu, tikinia, ashat, akutyane. Wow, 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 kaya, ayatani, shiva, shina, shina. A little light language they asked me to share. Hope that's okay. Thanks a lot for this wonderful light language gift. And I hope I read it correctly. So it is wonderful. It's wonderful to have you all commenting in.
Okay. See, I can ask the cards all day long a question, and sometimes spirit decides that you need to hear something more than the question that you've asked, and this is really one of those moments. I'd like to tell you what your future is going to be, and I'd like to tell you how your career is going to come out, but that's not what they decided to tell me. You need to watch out for a devil energy in your life. If it is not currently there, it will be. It's going to be somebody or something that stagnates the shit out of your life. It's going to be what it is. It's going to make things come in slow. It's going to be a big blockage. It's going to hurt you with the Ten of Swords. Okay, this is going to be a deep hurt when you're going to have to make a judgment to actively make some kind of movement. I feel like this person can hurt you financially. It could affect your career or your business. It's going to leave you anxious, upset. This person might take something from you, even financially. This could be, it could be, it doesn't have to be, it could be a Gemini, it could be somebody in the air sign. And I see strong water too, but I do see air and water here very strongly. Um, so if there's somebody like that in your life that does fall within those signs, you need to watch out for them, because it would cause financial loss. You'll feel out in the cold. You might decide to hermit. It might make you feel like you might not want to get out of bed. But the lovers is at the bottom. It might actually be a lover itself. But I do feel like this would be something very karmic for you, because you have a lesson to learn. And it's going to be something that you either have not seen coming, but this is going to be something that this is going to be a major life lesson. And I would
Oh
like
my
to tell you that, you know, your career is going to look lovely, but they overrode what I asked. So this is a warning that this can shift your life in a very big way. It could hurt you financially. So you're going to have to basically take control of your own life, see some red flags here, learn the lesson early so you don't have to take it that hard.
Yes, that's what is the reading, Gargi. If you can listen to what is the reading for Maitri, your sister, there comes in a devil energy, spoiling her life. So it's a red alert for her to not to lose her financial position, her status in society, and forget if she is in a relationship. If the person is Gemini, be careful, because probably she is deceiving parents and you, and she probably could be in a relationship that she's not sharing with everybody at home. So this is a warning sign for her. Better, rectify this. Otherwise, there would be a grief situation. So let's avoid this. There is Akshit Anand asking for his career. My dear viewers, this is the second last question we are taking. So hurry up, the ones who are left or the ones who would love to have one last reading. This is the second last question. We have a time frame. It's already 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 58 seconds in there. We are giving you hope, love, light. We have all that to offer. We also feel that materialistic needs can be fulfilled with those things that people are yearning for. But these healings, the love and the blessings, they come only with few rare souls who are gems in life. If you really meet somebody who's trying to help you, throwing some light, some ray of hope, hug them once, hug them twice, because they are the ones who are going to be standing there for you, sharing with you the knowledge, because they've gone through some tragedies in their life, to be here with you, giving you a light, a ray of hope. And what more can you ask for? It doesn't take a lot, my dear viewers, to help somebody. Helping is indeed clearing your past karmic deeds and bringing in some love, light, and a ray of hope. I always say it on my show. I also have undergone a lot of battles. We all need somebody. We are social animals. We need to depend. We are interdependent, and we need to be grateful to all those who are there with us, our family members, our ancestors who have left for heavenly abode. God bless those souls who are dying in Corona times during this pandemic, and God bless those souls who are there with us, sharing their blessings so that you can stay in pink of health. And that is the message that I have for all of you. You should stay in a condition where you're grateful for every aspect of your life. So before Ryan starts reading for Akshit Anand, if you are here, please type in a comment. Yes, I'm here. We would love to do a reading for you. This is the second last question, my dear viewers. Ryan is answering.
All right. So, sorry, I threw a card across the floor.
That's all right.
All right. So I don't know if this is a current energy for you, sweetheart, regarding your career, but um, if it's not currently, I do feel like you're going to make a couple of changes, actually. If currently you are dealing with a situation that you're not necessarily happy with, maybe it's not steady enough, or maybe you're not getting what you want out of it. There's a good reason, because I feel like there's somebody that you're dealing with that's manipulative. They might even just straight lie to you about stuff. If this is not right now, watch for that coming. But I feel like you're somebody who's intuitive enough. If you don't like do, cards like this, follow your intuition on the person that's being dishonest. Okay, I do see an ending. I see an ending coming, but it's followed with a beginning. So I got temperance at the bottom, so that tells me it's divine timing. And sometimes we have to learn lessons from situations, jobs even. Sometimes
Yes.
jobs are stepping stones, careers are stepping stones to get us to where we're intended to be. But I do feel like you're going to move on from a situation. It will be in divine time because I see the tower and the eight. Well, as you see, these aren't the most pleasant of cards. So there's going to be a job or career change, but you come out victorious. So that tells me there's going to be a new opportunity after a time of reflection on what you want to do. I do feel like you're going to receive an offer, and because this for me, this is an ace. This is kind of like the divine's going to come in and be like, okay, here's something that's better suited for you. Um, if you want the change, absolutely. Could you stay in this other thing that's not very honest, but uh, you could. But I mean, I don't think you're going to be very happy with that. You probably won't get paid your worth or whatnot. But there's a possibility of two. Okay, but
Okay.
but you're gonna make some kind of movement, sweetheart.
Wonderful, Akshat. This was your question, truly answered by Ryan, and lot many people appreciating her readings. Razor sharp readings is what Jim says. Indeed, she's a blessed soul. Awesome readings. Nancy Cameron has stated. Thanks a lot, Nancy and Jim, for joining in. There is this question from Julia Jones who has joined. Says, "I would appreciate a reading if possible with folded hands." Oh, definitely, we would love to take your reading, Julia Jones, if you're there. From where are you? Which place are you belonging to? It seems as if you're in abroad, some state in USA or somewhere else. Would appreciate a reading.
I'm gonna have a Ryan moment for a second.
Wonderful. Take a Ryan moment.
To the person sitting there with a attitude about waiting. Let me tell you a little something about life.
Yes.
Sometimes life ain't fair. And sometimes we have to wait our turn. And guess what? Sometimes our ship don't come in. And that's just you today, sweetheart. So you can take your little entitled attitude and go on because I'm not obligated to read you and I'm not going to. I don't care if
Yes.
you get on the next live. For me,
Fantastic.
I'm done. I'm done. Like, I come in here because I want to, not because I'm here to serve you, baby doll. Maybe you need to
Yeah.
reevaluate. You go and reevaluate your life. People aren't put
Yes.
on this planet to serve you.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
True. Goodbye. Goodbye to Julia Jones.
No, 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 not that one. Not
Which
Julia Jones. It's the one that's like, I've been asking what my question is and then not taking it. They're sitting there
yes,
complaining that I'm not doing it. I'm not here to just serve you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
yes,
There's many people that have a lot more shit going on than you. You're not the top. You're not God. I'm not here to kiss your ass, baby. I'm not doing
yes.
it.
This is
Sorry.
Tessia saying this. I got it. Tessia, you were there. I think we did ask you a specific question, but you were typing in something that was not resonating with my thought. So, it's not obligatory for me to say apologies for not reading your question. I did, but you time and again kept conversing in a very different language. We were asking you a specific question. Many people, we have answered them, and it's already a deed which Ryan is doing for me as a friend. And I cannot thank her enough on this show because this is something we are doing for everybody who is hoping something out of Ryan. She's sharing so much of love on people. People are supporting her. And you are writing such a statement that is not even going with our energies. So you can definitely leave this stage because we would not love those kind of souls who are throwing in so much of negative energy. I'm so sorry to state this, but this is not the way. We have always been very kind to people who are there, who appreciate people who are healers, and they have to respect every person who comes on Deep Talks because this is something we are doing because we are blessed souls and we are sharing light. And God is there in every person. If you start respecting people and stop condemning and criticizing people just because your question was not read. Let me tell you, dear, your question was not specific enough. You're trying to strike a conversation which is of no use. So please, with folded hands, I am obligated to say that on Deep Talks, we are having this person. not being answered by Ryan. She's not obligated to answer you. We did answer everybody else. And this Jim is saying, damn, I need to learn that and be able to do that. Light workers share their time, energy, and soul and don't owe anyone, given freely when respectful. And yes, Julia Jones, thanks a lot for respecting us. Sunil Kaushal said, I wish I could say this like what Ryan has stated. She's supporting you, Ryan, and it's wonderful people are trying to respect you a lot. Julia Jones, I would like to know if my health gets better this year. If you cannot answer this question, should I leave my partner this year? She's asking, she wants to leave her partner.
Okay, well, I can't answer health, but I'm going to say this as well.
Yeah.
Did you know that your environment can really affect your health? And what people don't realize is we have this whole chakra system, and when we live with people who suck,
Yes.
it keeps us out of balance. It can really keep us in a bad space. And I see the Five of Cups here revolving your relationship. When you're constantly upset, or somebody really is making you feel like you can't be yourself, or if they're abusive, controlling, you can't live your best life, first of all. It keeps you out of whack. And did you know when your chakras are out of balance to an extent so bad, it can reflect in physical problems? There's people with sacral issue problems where, like, I'm not saying this is your story. I want to put that out there. I'm no doctor, and I'm no Dr. Oz either. But there's been people that have developed cancer. You can develop stomach issues, acid reflux from problems of like the solar plexus. Also putting yourself in a state of anxieties and stuff, it can give you heart problems from the heart space. So your health can improve just by walking away from people as well. I'm not saying it's the cure-all, but you're going to feel a hell of a lot better in certain ways.
Oh.
Should I say that you should walk away from your partner? That's really, sweetheart. That's for you to decide. But I do feel like in the long run, I asked if it would be for your highest good. The bottom of the deck was the devil. Okay, I have the death card, the Five of Cups, which tells me there would be an ending. There would also be an ending to you feeling the way that you felt, and it led into the Four of Wands, which for me, I do feel like that would lead to, in the long run, a new relationship, possibly a new marriage. But look how happy those people are. It came out in the upright. And you're no longer going to live like the wounded warrior, because this jackass right here is making you feel some kind of way with the Sun card in reverse, with your happiness upside down.
Yeah.
Right. So do I see in your highest good, if you were not in a situation, if you would be better off? Yes.
Yeah. You've already got your answer, Julia Jones. It's wonderful to walk out of some relations which are causing your health to deteriorate. And being a psychologist, being a mental health expert with my beautiful friend across from the globe, we together would not let you rightly say that you leave your partner, but it is up to you to choose between falling sick mentally and physically affecting you, rather than walking this journey where there's a lot of destruction, where you cannot find something which is causing you to enjoy life. That's from where you start your independence. So you have to be independent, you have to take on the challenges in life, you have to endure the struggles to be who you are. That's how Ryan has risen from her struggles, and she's right there in front of you doing amazing work. She's trying to help people. How better can we salute her for what she's doing on this show? There is this Tercia who's asking for forgiveness from you, Ryan. She says, I have been misunderstood. No, 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 you have not been misunderstood. You are writing and typing this because we got the energy from you and we are stating it. She has big respect for you. She's writing it now. So don't do this, because there are these people who are healing people. They have to be respected for who they are. If she has come all the way from across the globe to connect to me, she also must have seen my heart for people, what I'm doing for them. So please, with all the due respect, we don't want to be using abusive language here, but I, with folded hands, request you to leave the stage, exit the stage, because this is a show of honesty, integrity, and respect. I respect her with my heart and my mind. And all the people who are asking her questions, if you cannot respect the people who are coming on board, this show is not for you. I'm stating this. It's not for you. You need to respect them. Please. Tara Hogan has said, thanks for speaking your truth and placing your boundaries, Ryan. Sunil Kaushal is saying, I wish I could say something like Ryan has said. There is Florence Hall. She also has joined. Angelina Justice. Hello, Ryan. Oh, wonderful. There are so many people from across the globe who have joined in today. It's wonderful to see you, my dear viewers, my dear friends. Do keep connected to us. And this is something that we wanted to always have her on board for the second time. She is a lovely soul who has been, asked for many a times by me and others who are across the globe. I'm sorry if I fumble with the words because she's so nice, no, so nice to people around me that I am so grateful to have her. She is a superstar for us who is trying to help people live a better life. And Florence is saying, "Love you, Ryan." Thanks a
Oh,
lot, Florence.
that's my grandma. I love you, Grandma.
Oh, love you, Grandma. I can also call her Grandma. Thanks a lot for joining in. It's wonderful to see you here. So much of energy. More power to you. More power to you. She is so beautiful. Ryan is a very beautiful soul. We are so lucky to connect. I can't tell you. She's been there through my highs and lows. And how may I be grateful to you also because you all are connected. And Jim is saying, love your both spirituality, but insisting boundaries, respect, and kindness. I needed to see this. Well, it's a great honor for gifts like you. Julia is saying to you, Ryan, it's a great honor for gifts like you have. Thank you so much. It is so wonderful to have people thanking Ryan because it's wonderful. It's a gift. Srishti Sharma is saying, if we have a little time, I would love to know about my 2022. So let's all call this a great evening, and this would be the last reading for Srishti Sharma. If we have a little time left, it would be to answer Srishti Sharma about her 2022 year. How would it be? This has been a fantastic evening where it has been 1 long hour, 22 minutes and 7 seconds, and yet we are going on. It is wonderful. Krishi Sharma, remember, this is a time to be grateful for, and you are already blessed, and you're asking a question. We are right there answering you how your 2022 will be like. And also, my dear viewers, Angela, Florence, everybody who have joined us from abroad. It's indeed wonderful to see people connecting to me and Ryan. It is just awesome. I can't describe in words how I'm feeling right now because it's the best moment where people want to converse, want to get healed, and ask for help and get love indeed. This is something that we only can offer when we are live on Deep Talks. This is for Srishti Sharma.
Okay, so look, I do think you're going to have like a job opportunity or something opening up for you. And I want to say for you, this is a very good karmic cycle that's kicking over with, I do have the Justice, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Pentacles. I do feel like it's going to be a year of opportunity. Is it going to jump off right off the bat? No, because the world's kind of slow. But it doesn't mean that it can't, sweetie. I do feel like there's going to be some issues though regarding family. You might have to make some decisions, okay? Because sometimes for opportunity, sometimes we might have to move or kind of go against the grain or do something maybe our parents don't really love. But sometimes we got to do that crap for ourselves. Sometimes that's what we get. That's the good karma that we get for making certain choices. It's for learning soul lessons. Like if going against tradition or something like that might be something that you're going to be looking at, just look at it this way. This is the universe. This is the gods kind of coming in and saying, you know what, it's time to break patterns. You may very well need to take a leap of faith. Make sure you save your money though too, because things are coming in divine timing, because you also got temperance here. But save your money because you want that car, you want certain changes, but you are going to need to put faith in yourself. And I want to say this, you do not need anybody's approval to make your life better. Okay? You do not need anybody else's approval. I feel like there's going to be something that you're going to have to do that's kind of outside the box to get what you want. It might very well be a test, but you're going to be rewarded for it in the end. And don't let it feel like a struggle and it keep you here like you can't make movement. Sometimes things happen, drama happens in our life, and we feel very stagnant, like we can't make movement, but that's just not true. When the wheel starts to turn in your favor with the good karma after you've kind of played through this year, I don't want to say your ship's going to come in, but it's going to get a hell of a lot closer.
Wonderful, Srishti. This is so correct for you. Sunil has said, very interesting session it was, Ryan. You are an angel, and so are you, Gurleen. Love you both. Oh, I am so thankful to you, Sunil Kaushal. You are indeed an amazing soul. Uh, uh, you know, Tercia, you have stated it. You will go back and read the comments from the whole live and realize you were wrong. My question was not unclear. I asked about career, nothing unsure about that. Take care. Uh, and if you people claim to spread love but speak to someone like that asking for guidance, I doubt. I am out. So, Tercia, there is, a misunderstanding, whether it is from your end, from our end. I am just going to read the comments again. But we did not get the energy right from there. From you, we did not get it. So, we are not obligated to answer every question of yours. Yes, indeed, we are spreading love. And that's how people have connected to us. Thanks a lot for even stating this comment, which I'm going to delete later.
Look at her.
Yeah.
She even got such control issues that she's already been asked to leave, and now she's like, "Oh, I'm out." Like it was her choice. That's funny
Yeah,
as hell.
exactly.
That's funny
No,
as
so
hell.
it
Because
is
girl, you weren't even invited back.
exactly nobody invited. So we are deleting this comment. We don't want this energy to be here. Meredith, thanks a lot for joining in, but we are at the end in conversation. We are closing this conversation because lot many people took a lot of time, and we were very grateful to all of them who joined us. And anything special for this show that she can pick out a card for this show? Let's have one card for the show Deep Talks, because we have rebranded the show, the logo of the show, and this is 2022. So I am also her friend, my dear viewers, and I would love to know how in this year we are going to progress for this show. And it's a very honest way to be here, asking my friend who is always there for me. I keep on interacting with her every single day. We share our stories, we share our lows, we share our highs. It is wonderful. It's amazing to connect to people and feel family. She's a family to me. I'm saying this on the show because I do feel connected to her like a soul sister. And I always be there for her no matter what. And in life, I have never come across a person who is so genuinely attached to me, to the people around me. I am so grateful. I'm honored. I'm more than honored. I feel like giving a standing ovation tonight to her for the things she's doing for the people out there. And she is a lovely soul. I have no words for her. So, Ryan, not a force, but if you would like to pick a card for the show, this would be the evening ending, which is going to be another beginning for us. And I'm sure we are going to always shower love to people who are taking it in the by respecting us as light workers.
So do you want me to do a collective for everybody, or you want to know how your show's going to go for the next year?
So it's your wish. I throw it on you.
You know what? Everybody else gets cards. Let's see how Deep Talks is going to go for 2022. Let's do that. I would like
Wonderful. My dear viewers, pray for me.
How is Deep Talks going to go for the 2020? Look at that.
Oh God, bless me.
So far I see you doing well. You're going to be shown a lot of love. I do feel, though, you're going to run into some manipulative people along the way, so just kind of don't feed into the manipulation of the people around you, because there's just going to be some people with some really big egos that you come across, right? So
yes,
you're going to have, I feel like it's going to go, what is this, Seven of Swords? Why? You might have issues with another female, though, who might be a little bit manipulative. Just watch out for that, because they might make things feel like a burden. And it's going to be somebody that's going to probably reach you through messages. I don't think it's somebody that you know personally. It's going to be somebody who you talk to probably through Messenger.
Yes.
Your channel, I feel like it's going to grow, okay, with the help of the people around you. Don't get too big for your britches, though. Don't get too big. It's not going to go super, super fast, but it's going to grow at a good speed. Don't get discouraged, but you are going to go somewhere with it.
Fantastic.
Why is the devil there? Why is the devil there? Yeah. Don't let outside. I feel like this has to do with your daily life. Don't let people in your daily life slow down your progress. If that makes sense, we won't get into that. But it's like somebody in your daily life. Make sure they don't influence. Like if you go less or go more or anything like that, you need to control your speed. And if you feel like going live, go live. Just make it something special. But you're going to go and grow.
Thanks a lot, Ryan. That makes me feel so delighted that you have shared this when my co-host is also waiting and listening to this. We together are going to make this channel grow with your love and blessings. And definitely, whatever you have stated, a man with an ego, a woman who's trying to influence, definitely was there in the last few days. So I'm sure that I'm not manipulated by them. I have my own mind, and we are going to grow this channel to leaps and bounds, and you'll always be staying connected with us. So stay tuned, my dear viewers. This was Rian L.Hall for you, sharing her time and blessings for all of you. So a last message of hope that you can give to the viewers without a reading. That will be ending the conversation, Ryan.
Use these magic.
Ryan.
Need to hear. Flower, be honest with yourself. Hold on, I'll put them together in a second. Escape.
Fantastic.
Okay, hold on. I'm not done. Okay, so I pulled 3 cards for the collective energy of this room or this live. Who will be watching it? 3 things came out. I got the Flower, be honest with yourself. Escapist, come home to yourself and protest. Start a revolution. So what this is saying is live your truth. Always. Always live your truth. Don't run away from your problems. It's time to hit them head on, or else you're gonna go nowhere. You must go to be able to grow. You can't just watch the flower try to grow. It needs the sun and it needs your help to get there. So if somebody's trying to change your path, don't allow that. It's time to stand up for yourself and all the things that are you. But you have to sometimes be honest with what's holding you back. And if it's a person, a place, a thing, a situation, feelings, sometimes you have to reevaluate that stuff and really look at it, look within. Because, the biggest thing that we do is put blinders on to things that we're not ready to see, right? So it's time to take the blindfold off, see what really is holding you back in your life, standing up for yourself, for your beliefs, and just don't run from it anymore because the time is now. The time is now. So I hope that helps.
It's wonderful, my dear viewers. The last thing that I have to say on this show is manifest your optimistic choices every day to bring them into picture of reality. Also, a very, very small, but indeed a very helpful deep tip. Helping helps you heal faster. So kindly help people like Ryan has helped us all today to summarize our lives in a very beautiful manner by telling us the insight into our thoughts. More than that, she's a light worker reading into the minds of people and throwing in all the answers that we have to our lives, the questions revolving in our minds. So don't overanalyze, don't underestimate yourself. If you are feeling low, connect to us, whether through an email on gurleenkhokar@gmail.com or through taking guidance and assistance from Ryan by sending her a request directly. She'll always be there to help you only when she is free. And she's always there. Thanks a lot, Ryan, for joining in, making this show a lot more splendid with your presence, because that is what I need. I need you to be there for us, for all of us who have joined, and shower the blessings and love that you have in large quantities for all of us. It's an unconditional love that has always been there, whether it was the first show or the second show. So my family and I wish you a very, very happy new year. And we wish that we stay connected and you always be there as a special guest for us whenever we can connect. Thanks a lot, Ryan, for joining in.
Well, thank you for having me, and thank you everybody for all your kind comments. They didn't go unnoticed. I just can't see, but
Yes.
I'll go back and look at them later. I appreciate all of you, and have a great 2022.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.